influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front.
1, 2. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front.
Can you guys hear me? Check 1, 2.
Become a sponsor
1, 2,
at Bike
2.
Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales,
Robert,
and
can you
creates
hear me?
lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site.
Check, check. Check, check. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. I only have, okay, there you go. I see 1, 2.
Cool. Yes, I can hear you.
All right, we about to go live here in a minute. Is everybody connected?
I'm connected. It's Peanut.
Okay, Peanut.
I'm connected. It's Black.
All right, Black. I saw Rob up here, but he froze up. I guess he'll come back.
Call him. Yeah, somebody
Did
was
y'all
calling the phone.
Did y'all see his text? Say that he can't be up here. He can't be up here for no more than 40 minutes.
Exposure, social
let's-
media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front. Become a sponsor at Bike Week ATL and put your brand in front of thousands of riders, influencers, and local consumers. Boost visibility with on-site exposure, social media promotion, and direct engagement opportunities. Align with a high-energy, culture-driven event that builds brand loyalty, drives sales, and creates lasting community connections. Secure your sponsorship now and ride the wave of ATL's biggest bike celebration. Let's put your brand out front.
All right, fellas, we should be live. Make sure everybody's mic is on. All right, fellas, we should be live. What's up? What's up, fellas?
Yo.
All right. All right. We missing Rob. We got Peanut. Turn. Hold on. All right, who we're missing? Anybody looking on the screen and see who we're missing?
I can't see that far.
1, 2, 3, 4. We ain't missing nobody.
Who that up in the right hand corner? You got too much light on you.
I think it was Black Boy.
No, it ain't me.
Oh, okay. It probably was Peanut.
I don't think it's me.
Nah, it's Peanut.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, fellas, we're live. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Mr. Robert Jackson, let everybody know what's going on, and then we'll fill everybody else in. Everybody else can chime in, and then I'll be reading your questions once they come across.
Okay. Good afternoon, Facebook fans, Instagram fans. We want to welcome you to Bike Week Atlanta live for tonight. Tonight, we guys going to give you guys some very informative information on what exactly Bike Week ATL is all about. A lot of people have been asking what it's about. A lot of people have been asking what's going on. The buzz is going out all over the world. And we just excited as the promoters to come on and introduce ourselves to you guys and just really let you guys know what's going on with Bike Week ATL, because we can tell you, you do not want to miss this weekend that we're going to have. It's going to be jam-packed, and throughout this call, we're going to give you guys a lot of breakdowns on what we're doing. We want to answer some questions. We want to clear up some concerns. So whatever you guys may want to ask us, whatever you guys might want to put out there in the atmosphere, just let us know. But we're going to make something very historical here in Atlanta, Georgia, because, again, it's hot Atlanta, guys. It is hot Atlanta. We're going to set it on fire when all you guys to our city for Bike Week ATL. So I want to reintroduce myself again. My name is Black Rob. I've been a biker now for about 20 plus years. I love all facets of bikes. I used to be a part of a first black stunt club. So we just been doing this thing, and we grew up into the bike world. We started on dirt bikes. We started on four-wheelers. We started on street bikes. Now we're into the Harley world. But great thing about this event, it don't matter what type of cycling you do, we're going to have something for you. So again, my name is Black Rob, and I want to now turn the live over to my partner, Mr. Black, so he can introduce himself as well.
How y'all doing, everybody? A lot of y'all know me in the race world as Black Boy. I'm currently in Atlanta. I'm from South Florida. My handle on this will be the racing aspect, the bike show, the sound competition. I'm super excited about what we got going on for 2026. I know it's going to be big. And once again, like he said, I know a whole bunch of people got a lot of questions and concerns. So I just want to say this: whatever your question is or your concern, don't hold back. Ask us, what you want to know, because we want to make this comfortable for everybody that's anticipating coming to Atlanta. So pretty much there it is. I ain't gonna hold up too much time, but I'm excited about it. I can't wait for it to go down. There's gonna be a whole bunch of. The one thing I did want to say is I've been a biker for a long time as well, and I've been to the Myrtle Beach. I've been Daytona, South Beach. I've been to everything that pretty much a black biker could go to. We all come from sport bikes, and I just think it's time to do something else, not something. We're not trying to compete with nobody, no other weekend. We're just trying to do something grown, sexy, and family oriented. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it for me.
All right, who next?
Go ahead, Peanut.
Just to reiterate what Black Rob and Black Boy said, come to Atlanta Memorial Day weekend. You will not be disappointed.
That was short and sweet, Peanut.
That's the best way to do it sometimes. Short and sweet.
Yeah, so we want to bring Mo Cheek. Mo Cheek, you there?
He was. He's up on the top left, right, next to you. So somebody need to get him back on. While we trying to get Mr. Cheeks on, Robert, let's go over the kickoff Wednesday night at Pseudos.
Yeah, so guys, we're gonna really have a really blast kickoff at Pseudos over in Ellenwood, Georgia. A lot of you guys probably have heard of before, but we're gonna do something different. We're gonna bring some different flavor to the kickoff that night. It's not gonna be your ordinary bike night. It's gonna be something very live, something very different. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna have them out there. All the bikers gonna be out there, the Harleys, the street bikes, the Can-Ams, the whatever facets of a motorcycle, it is gonna be there, guys. And I'm telling you, for the fellas saying, I hope them women gonna be there, boy. This hot Atlanta, you ain't got to worry about that. They all over. Wherever you turn your head, that's where they is. So you ain't got to worry about that. One thing we don't want to do, we don't want to disappoint our women here in Atlanta, because they always saying, where are the men? And there's so many women. So fellas, I'm telling y'all, those have been some questions we've been getting. Are the women gonna be there? Are the men gonna be there? I'm telling y'all, don't disappoint yourself, because they coming. But again, if you want to come with your family, we got stuff for the family as well. So it's all about what you're looking for that weekend. Again, we just want to create something very historical. We want to create something different that has not been here in Atlanta. And I think with all of us coming together as one, we can create something very energetic for the culture of the bike world. And that is our mission, guys. No drama, no nothing. Just everybody come out enjoying each other, meeting somebody and talking to somebody you ain't never talked to before. Just embracing the atmosphere that we're going to create here in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, that weekend. That's what it's going to be like at the kickoff. It's going to be live. We're going to have red carpet. We're going to picture booth. We're going to have showgirls. We're going to have a little everything for everybody. So I'm telling you guys, the kickoff is going to set the tone for the weekend, and it's going to be a blast. I'm telling you.
Somebody just asked, why Atlanta? They've been going to Myrtle Beach for all these years. Why Atlanta?
Well, we were advocates. All of us we were advocates. Myrtle Beach goers. We've been going to Myrtle Beach for the last probably 15, 20 plus years. We just came and we felt like as things start transitioning, things start set and things start getting different. We just decided to say, hey, let's create something different. Let's create something new and live. You know what I'm saying? Because when we go to, we all on this live, we know exactly what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? And some of us, we've been going every year stand at this place doing the same thing over and over again. So we said, hey, let's create something historical in Atlanta. Let's bring the big people to the A. You know, so that's the main reason why we chose Atlanta. Because Atlanta just it has so much diversity for the culture. It's very welcoming to the bike world. We just feel like Atlanta is a place that people just want to come to, and that's why we chose to do it out of Atlanta, because we feel it would be best for the culture and the bike. You want to add to that, Mr. Black?
Say again.
He said, "Do you want to add to it?"
You want to add to that?
I pretty much feel, I feel the same sentiments. I just feel like, just like he said, man, a lot of us older dudes, you know what I'm saying? We've been going to Myrtle Beach for a whole. To me, this is just my opinion, dog. It just kind of got redundant. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sort of the same thing. And nothing against Myrtle Beach, because shit, we was built around Myrtle Beach. You know what I'm saying? Daytona and stuff like that. We was built around that as bikers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take nothing away from any other place that weekend. But at the end of the day, I got to the point where I'm like, okay, same old thing. Just not a whole lot to offer. I asked a few people since we've been on this bike week ATL. I asked a few people that were between the ages of 45 to 55, and that went to Myrtle Beach in 2025. I got them on the phone and I asked them, hey, did you go to Myrtle Beach? Yes. Did you have a good time? Yes. What all did you do? The things that they said that they did, I just found it to be like, just subpar. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if we was going to do this in Atlanta, we got to give them more than what I've ever seen in Myrtle Beach, man, or Daytona for that fact. I think we just want to be able to give the people something different, man. And we got a whole lot of stuff that the bike culture, the black bike culture, white, whatever, no matter what color you are, man, we want to do something different. Typically, when you go out of town, it's kind of sort of the same thing, no matter where you go, no matter what the event is when it comes to Harleying. But at the end of the day, we want to give them something different. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying, the guys want to get fly. We're going to have some fly stuff for you to do. The ladies want to get fly. We're going to have some fly stuff for them to do. Cigars and sundresses, just a whole bunch of different stuff, man. I don't want to let too much out right now, but it's going to be a whole bunch of different stuff that, to my knowledge, the bike community ain't really seen. You know what I'm saying? So I posed the question to the people that's listening. What did you do in Myrtle Beach that oohed and awed you? And I'll leave it at that.
Well, somebody just asked a question about what is the attraction, and also to why the same weekend that Myrtle Beach is doing something.
Well,
the attraction. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Black Boy.
Okay.
You can go ahead,
I'll
Black
start
Boy.
with the attraction. I'll start with the attraction. Number one, for real, not to be bragging, because I'm not necessarily from Atlanta, but number one, the attraction is Atlanta, Georgia. People are always looking for a reason to come to Atlanta, so that's number one. Now, as far as the events, we're going to have everything from a slide competition. We're going to have racing. We're going to have cigars and sundresses. We're going to have a block party. We're going to have the most lavish all bike, no cars. The most lavish all bike competition the South has seen. And I mean that, the South has seen. We're going to give away the most. We're going to have the baddest sound competition that the South has seen. We're going to have a bikes, dupes, and boots party, no matter what color you are. We don't really care about that. We all party together. Just to name a few, we're gonna have. Let me see what else. I said the cigars and sundresses, right? We got that. We got pseudos. We got block parties. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff, man. I just can't really think. I got to get my paper because I neglected to get my paper.
We got an adult only event called the Shake Off.
Yes, we do.
We got a kid zone. DZ, can you put the kid zone up?
Yes, I'm looking for it now. Keep talking.
Yeah, we're gonna have a kid zone. So it's not just about the bikers. It's about the community. It's about what we're trying to create for the community. So we're not just doing something just for bikers. We're doing something that the people of the city going to be able to bring their kids out, and it's just going to be a great family fair, and it's going to be a great grown folks affair. You know, I just look back at the times that I was going to Myrtle Beach, and at the phase of my life I'm in now, in my 50s, mid 50s, my son
Well,
and
you
his
old.
friends, which my son and his friends are doing the same thing me and my son and friends were doing when we went to Myrtle Beach. So when I look at that, I'm like, oh no, we got to change up the game now, because now my kids coming to the same place that was attracted to me when I was their age. So again, like, we just trying to create something different. We're not trying to step on Myrtle Beach. Like I said, we are Myrtle Beach advocates. We was there every year. We just knew that
Every year.
buzz, a lot of buzz been going on. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, okay, with this buzz, what can we do about it? So we said, hey, let's do something here in Atlanta and see what happens. And if
Hey, so
anybody knows
let me tell
anything
you.
about Atlanta is like Black Boy said, Atlanta alone, ATL, it's an attraction by itself.
Hey, let me tell people some of the things. Let me tell them.
Somebody just asked, how can they become a sponsor?
Hold on. I want to speak on something else right quick, y'all. I got my paperwork now. I'm ready. All right. Block party, a day party, cigars and sundresses. All of this, mind y'all, all of this is in the course of 5 days. And this is just for starters. Block party, day party, cigars and sundress. We got a race day. We got an all Harley stunt show. We got a $2,500 slide competition. And y'all know what I mean. If you're into Harleys, you know what sliding is. We got a $5,000 shake off. We got a sound competition, bike show, bikes, dupes, and boots. And we got the all famous 60-foot challenge. So that's just for starters. So we're going to have 2 or 3 major events every day for 5 days. 5 days, 4 nights.
So DC, you can speak on, you can go ahead and shoot out that information on where they can go find the sponsorship packages at, and the waiver and the information they can fill out for that.
Yes, they can find the sponsorship and waiver and stuff is on our website at www.bikeweekatl.com. The tabs are on the top. Just click on it, and also too, if you have any questions, anything, you can email us at info@bikeweekatl.com. And also too, somebody just asked, how can I get involved as an influencer?
Okay. So what we need to do as far as the influencer go, do we have another information tab that he can go on there and fill out, DC?
Yes. The Keyboard Bandit has already got it up and running, so it should be up on our website.
Okay. Yeah. Just let's lead him back to the website, and also tell him to send us his information on our Instagram page, so we can go ahead and contact him personally.
And somebody wants to know about the missions for the district, and also to the mission for the meet and greet, and also to the location of where the racing is going to be taken care of.
Okay, Black Boy, can you speak on the? You can speak on.
I speak on the racing.
The race.
Okay, so we're gonna have 2 different facets of racing. We're gonna have sanctioned street racing, sanctioned meaning like official, and we're gonna also have the track racing. The track racing will be done at Middle Georgia Motorsport Park. That's in hold on, they call him a phone. Hold on.
Go ahead, Rob, while he's doing his phone.
Okay, so in reference to the
Sorry, y'all,
prices
they
to
were
get
calling
into
my
the
phone.
event. Okay, all right, go ahead, Black Boy.
I'm sorry. Somebody was calling my phone, so I apologize. So, but the racing will be on Saturday, Middle Georgia Motorsports Park. All right. That's it. Black Rob.
Okay. So in reference to the events that is going to cost to get in, to get into the racetrack is going to be $35 for those that are going to the racetrack. To get into the district is going to be $50 for adults, 25 for kids, and kids 5 and under is free. As far as the meet and greet, the prices to get in is going to be $35, and all these prices are going to be on our website. So those are advanced price tickets, tickets at the gate and tickets at the door. Will go up probably about $15 a piece. So we're going to advise everyone to get your tickets up front so that we can already save you guys money on getting these official events. When you go to the track is the only thing that you cannot pay for on the website. You actually pay for that at the track, and those are the prices.
Also,
We
too,
try to keep it very
also, hold on. Also, too, let them know if they go to the website, they need to join the All Access tab. It'll keep them embrace of everything that's happening, and also, too, it'll let them know when the merch is dropping, so they can get a heads up on everything. So they have to join the All Access page to get all the info when we drop it. Go
Okay.
ahead,
I just want to say, as far as the district, I know you told them what the price is going to be, but it's gonna definitely be worth it, y'all. We're gonna have, just to name a few things, because I can't put everything out there right now. But at the district, like I said, you're gonna have it's gonna be way more than just some motorcycle. When I tell you we're gonna have the best of the best, that's the name of the bike show that day. The best of the best across the country. When I tell you you're gonna have the best of the loudest bikes across the country, we're gonna have them there. The best looking bikes across the country. We're gonna have a cigar tent as well. We're gonna have a lounge so you can sit down and eat your food. We're gonna have a plethora of food vendors out that day. So it ain't gonna just be a whole bunch of wings, cheeseburgers, and French fries. So there will be a plethora. We got a food row. We're gonna have a food truck row. So, and we're gonna have, so you ain't got to stand up and eat your pizza or your hibachi. We're gonna have a lounge so you can sit down and eat your food and be comfortable. We will also have a kids zone out there. We'll have motorcycle parking on the inside, but we'll have motorcycle parking on the outside as well. But we will have motorcycle parking on the inside. So it's gonna be a plethora of things. We're gonna have live bands, popular ass DJs. So it's gonna really be a movie.
Yeah, you can see the kids zone. We just put it up. So
Yeah, now show them the district.
All right, I'm getting it up now. We can keep talking while I'm pulling these up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said, man, the whole vision for the district, everybody, we know that we're all bikers, and we done been to a whole bunch of car and bike shows. We've been to some nice ass bike shows. I've been to some nice ass bike shows, but I just want to give I want to possibly give Atlanta the title of the baddest bike show in the South, period. That's the goal. That's the mission. The baddest bike show in the South. So if we ain't giving away no bullshit ass trophies. I'm gonna be the first to tell y'all. All that bullshit ass trophy shit is out the door. We're giving away some real deals. Goo walk. You see what I'm saying? So if you know somebody got some top, but we're gonna have 13 classes of motorcycle. We're gonna have classes for.
This is the overhead of the district.
We're gonna have classes for
Okay.
We're gonna have classes for an everyday rider. We're gonna have side by sides for the slingshots. If you got a badass golf cart, if you got a badass slingshot, if you got a badass trike, if you got a badass Harley, if you got a badass sport bike, I don't give a damn if you got a badass mini bike. Anything in motorsports. As long as it ain't no car, we're not doing no cars. I don't give a damn. You got cholo. We're gonna have the cholo classes. Every class that that you can possibly think of that you would see at a real motorcycle show. We're gonna have a class for you.
All right, let's talk about the kickoff. How important that is to set the tone for what we're trying to do.
Yes. So the kickoff,
man, like everybody knows, go ahead. You have.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Black Boy.
The kickoff is going to start at pseudo, man. Everybody, most bikers, 90% of the bikers know pseudos. It's going to start off at pseudos, but we're going to do a little mix to it. we're gonna do a little mix to the bike night. I ain't gonna put it out there because some of this stuff, we're gonna let y'all know once we get a little closer. So we're gonna put a little mix to it, but it's gonna be a little bit different that night. And I think that whether you are a male or female, white or black, I think that particular bike night you're gonna enjoy. We want to make this an adventure, a 5-day adventure. No matter whether you coming from California, Florida, Detroit, we want this to be an adventure. We want people to go home and say, man, you know what? Atlanta showed us a damn good time, and they didn't knock us across the head with their prices. That's pretty much the goal, man. We're not trying to kill people with prices. So no event that we're gonna have can someone say, man, that was too much. If you pay $50 for that district, you're gonna get $50 worth of shit.
Yep. All right, Rob, I'm pulling all this stuff up now. So let's talk about Friday. No, let's talk about Thursday night at the cigars situation that we're doing. Because I want to go day by day so people can understand exactly what we're trying to put together.
Okay, so that Thursday, we're gonna be at this lounge called Elevation. That Elevation is a nice grown folk spot. They got indoor cigar lounge. They got another area that if you don't smoke cigars, you can be over in the other area. It's really grown, sexy. We already talked to our guy over there. He's very excited, and he's gonna lay some things out for the bikers that weekend, that day.
Okay, so let's talk about the block party everybody talking about.
Oh yeah, the block party. We plan on hosting this big old block party, guys, and the area we're gonna host the block party in, it's gonna be very electrifying because we're gonna really be able to help the economic development in that area. Because in that area, they got the area that we're gonna host it in. They got big parking lots. Not only do they have that, but they also have like the lounges and the bars and all that kind of stuff. Because again, we want to create something historical, so we want to be able to pour into our black businesses and make sure that they are able to benefit off of this. And we just want to create, like I said, it's all about just creating something historical and allowing it to grow from there. So the block party is going to be very, very electrifying as far as the setup goes.
Okay, cool. Also, too, I'm going to put up right now, Rob, the cigar part at the district where people can go and just chill.
Yeah.
I'm putting it up now, so give me a second.
What you putting up, DC?
The cigar area. It is right here. Look at look at your phone.
Okay. All right.
So, Rob, let's talk about that area right there.
Of course, the cigar area is going to be a little different. It's going, a little different than what you typically have seen at a car or a bike show, whatever. No kids allowed. Cigars, hookahs. The whole vibe and the whole mood for that is going to be sexy. So there will be a band at the cigar. There will be a band at the cigar lounge at the district. And just keeping it sexy. So if you and your old lady done walked through, y'all done seen a whole bunch of motorcycles. Y'all done had y'all a few something to eat, and you want to sit down and smoke your cigar and have you a cocktail. That's what that'll be for.
And then also too, I'm putting up if you want to become a sponsor or a vendor, and you want the traffic, this is what it'll look like. You want to talk about that, Rob?
Yeah. Yeah. So again, like I said, we're gonna have we got several vending sponsorship levels and vending levels, and based off of what type of marketing you want, what type of presence you want that weekend, depends upon your pocketbook and how you want to be seen that weekend. So again, once you go to Bike Week ATL, you guys will be able to see all the sponsorship packages. But one thing I can share with you guys is that people are starting to get these packages. Several of the top packages, we have a $25,000, $10,000 I can share with you if you're interested in those packages. I can let you know right now. We only have about one more spot left for the 25,000. We got two more spots left for the 10,000. So I can share with you that you want to go online and really get engaged with that if you want to be at that sponsorship level, and at the 5,000 level. Um, I think right now we currently probably have about 5 or 6 of those left. So I can tell you guys, this stuff is rolling and it's moving. You don't want to miss out as a sponsor. We also have, like, the $2,500 level, and we have the $1,500 level. So again, whatever level of sponsorship you want to have, whatever type of how you want to be seen and viewed that weekend is all about you, and it's all about how you want to promote yourself. But this is part of the bending row, and this is what it's going to look like depending upon what level of sponsorship that you participate in, or whatever level of vendorship you participate in.
Yes, that's good. That's good. That's good information. Rob, let's talk about the women coming out with the sundresses. How important that is to set the tone.
That black boy. Black boy got to talk about that. Black boy, we need to hear you.
As far as what? As far as what though?
The sundresses.
Them sundresses.
So listen, so we're gonna have a cigars and sundresses party. Okay, we're gonna have a cigars and I mean, come on, the fellas, we already know it, every man to see a woman. Every man loves to see a woman in a sundress. I don't know. It's just something about it. I don't know, man. We just, as a group, as a promoter, the four of us decided we gotta have that. One of them 5 days, we have to have a cigars and sundresses party. So it's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna be lavish. Now, I know some of y'all saying, well, I'm gonna be on my motorcycle, blah 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 blah. I can't put on a dress with a motorcycle. Okay. Well, okay. I look at it like this right here. That one day for them 3-4 hours, you can get in your car, your truck, or however you got there, and attend that cigars and sundress party. But because I think that's gonna be exclusive. There hasn't been a cigars and sundresses party at a bike function, and I got the idea from some females. The idea actually came from some females. I want y'all to do some different stuff. So some of this stuff that we're doing different, some of the ideas came from bikers, male. Some of these ideas came from female as well. And I can honestly tell y'all, this particular idea of cigars and sundresses came from the female bikers.
What about the shake off and bike wash?
The shake off, we're gonna have a bike wash. For those of y'all who are from around the Atlanta area, we've done 2 of them. We did one at a bike club, Regulators, and that was years ago. And we did one of them some years ago with Number One Stunners, their bike club. And it's always a success because women love them dollar bills. So we're gonna do a bike wash. That day we're gonna have quite a few girls that washing the bikes, and we're gonna have a $5,000 shake off. So if you got a home girl, and they want to compete for that $5,000, we're gonna have it'll be on the south side of Atlanta. Details to come, and it's gonna be $5,000. We're gonna it's gonna start at $5,000. I can tell you that. The shake off is gonna start at $5,000. It'll probably be $20 just to get your motorcycle washed by some some nice looking sexy girls with thongs on. And no, they aren't going to be the women that's going to do the shake off. So that we'll have some girls that got good rags. They ain't got no filthy ass rags. They're gonna have some good rags, not a whole lot of water, because we know how we are with our motorcycle. We just want to see some booty jiggling, and we know why they watching that street glide, that road glide. And when that's all over, we'll have some VIP tents out there as well for the bikers. We'll have cocktails. We'll have good food out there, and afterwards that same day we'll have a $5,000 shake off. That's just what it's going to be. It's going to start at 5.
All right. Somebody got a question about what about the police? They heard that there's going to be a lot of harassment because they can't wear their helmets. Because they go to Murder Beach, they don't wear helmets down the strip. So
okay. So my opinion on that is this. I don't give a damn where I'm at. I'm gonna wear my helmet. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. As far as police, they're gonna harass the shit out you in Atlanta if you don't have a helmet. Atlanta or Georgia has a helmet law. So if you're a cute babe and got a fly ass hairdo, if you're a fly ass dude and you just want everybody to see your face, I don't know what to tell you, man. But Georgia has a helmet law. You definitely have to wear your helmet in Georgia. As far as the police harassing you, I've been living here for a plethora of years. I have never, just gotten harassed by the police. Unless I'm doing some ill shit. Now if you're doing some ill shit, I don't give a damn where your ass at. They're gonna harass you. But as far as the helmet law, there's nothing we can do about that. That's something that Myrtle Beach and Florida has. Daytona, you know what I'm saying? That's an advantage that they have. They have a no helmet law. You can ride around in Daytona and Myrtle Beach with no helmet on and look fly. I get it. But me personally, like I said, bro, I'm gonna wear my helmet, period.
And also, too, one thing we have to think about as well, the area that we doing, the district, we already got the mayor, the police, chief of police, the lawyers of the lawyer that work for the city of Monroe. We had to go through a protocol before we could do some of this stuff. Okay, so we followed the protocol to get permission to be able to do these things that we're even talking about. Now, as far as the police, I always tell everybody, if you're doing something, the police gonna bother you. The police gonna mess with you, and you should expect that. But one thing I can tell you guys about the city of Atlanta, those police do not really bother you unless you're doing something. They got too much other stuff to worry about. Period, hands down. So again, we keep the main thing, the safety, being respectful, handling yourself like an adult supposed to handle himself on his motorcycle, doing what he's supposed to do. We don't even have to worry about those things, because as this mission continues to progress, we're going to be meeting with other counties and all of that kind of stuff, getting them on our side so they know what to expect. So we're not just all of a sudden decided that we're going to do this. We're talking to the mayors and all of the parties that run these particular cities that we want to do stuff in. So we'll automatically have the police on our side if we're doing right. Period.
Let me say one thing, add to that. Just so everybody knows, those 4 or 5 days that you're going to be here is going to be several locations in 3 different counties. So it's not one location, y'all, just so y'all know. 3 different counties, okay? I just wanted to throw that in there.
All right. Another question came across is there some on the website that they can click on to pay for all the activities, or is it a la carte, or do you have any free activities?
You want to do it, Black Rob?
You can go ahead.
Okay, we definitely have free activities.
Well,
like, for example,
yeah, go ahead.
The block party is free, but now when you get out to the block party, when you get to the block party, if those food trucks ain't gonna be free though. The bike wash, that's gonna be free. You gotta pay to, you don't have to pay to come, but you're gonna have to pay to get your motorcycle washed. So yes, to answer the question, yeah, but stuff like the bike show, no, it's not gonna be free. The bikes, Dukes and Boots is not gonna be free. No.
Another question that came in about the Kid Zone. How much is it for the Kid Zone, and how long will the Kid Zone be available? Is it going to be available throughout the entire time, or is it just one day?
The Kid Zone, once you enter into the district, the Kid Zone is wide open. They can get there. They can take their ass out there and run themselves crazy. So when you put them back in the car and you take them home so you can come to the party, they're gonna be dead sleep. So once you
Even if
pay
they
to get into the
16.
district, yeah, once you pay to get into the district, they're not gonna have to pay to go to the kids zone. That's just something that, again, like I said, we're trying to make this family friendly. So when it comes to a lot of the things that we could actually charge for, it's not that serious for us because we're trying to create experiences for the family while we're creating something very historical.
And another question is the ride, the Unity ride. What day is that? And
Ride for a cause.
and how can they and how can they register for that?
The ride for a cause is going to be on Friday. And I guess you could tell them, DC, how they can register that. The ride for a cause. As of right now, y'all, we're trying to choose a cause because we have 4 different promoters: Black Rob, me, myself, Peanut, and Cheeks. And we all 4 have different cause that we want to support. So we're gonna agree on one, and the ride will be Friday morning.
Another question: hotels. How many? They went on the website. They only seen one hotel. Is there other hotels to be listed?
I just signed the contract for 2 more yesterday. I think the links have came into my email, so those links will be up. When you think we can have them up, DC? Once I send it over to you.
Within the next 20 to 30 minutes once we get off this.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so we got the Hilton. We got the Hilton Atlanta over in Atlanta, and we also have the Sonesta, which is about 7 minutes from there. And we got the Holiday Inn, and we got several more hotels coming. We just trying to, as we were putting in
them
our
the area.
RFPs and putting in
Tell them the area so they'll know.
Okay, those two that I just announced, they're right outside the airport. They're like right on Virginia Avenue. They're right on Virginia Avenue, right outside the airport, and they are only 10 minutes. Well, I ain't gonna say that. They 7 minutes from downtown Atlanta. They 25 minutes away from Lenox Square Mall and Buckhead and Midtown. So, great location. It's only 13 minutes away from the district, probably 7 minutes away from where we're going to have a bike wash, probably about hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from the racetrack. Yeah, so we pick areas where you're accessible to the highway, and even if you want to do your own thing, you're accessible to restaurants, bars, strip clubs, whatever you want.
This question keep coming up. Why Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I answered it. I said, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I this is just my personal opinion, man. I'm a biker, right? I personally take advantage of any weekend that's a holiday weekend where you have an extra day. And I think what we got, like 2 or 3 in a year, like Memorial Day. What's another one? What we off on Monday. We only have like 2 or 3 of them a year. So as a biker, me and my homeboys have always for the last 25 years traveled for Memorial Day to something biker, whether it was for Myrtle Beach, whether we was going to South Beach, or whether we was going to Panama City. We have always, or Tampa. We have always used. Most bikers, everybody know this, man. Most bikers around our age use Memorial Day weekend as a getaway. That's just what it is, and everybody on this live know that. That's just what it is. For the last 25 years, if you went to Myrtle Beach, it was this weekend. If you went to Tampa, it was this weekend. If you went to South Beach for that little short tenure that people was going to South Beach, it was that weekend. Y'all see what I'm saying? So why not? You get an extra day.
Another question.
But that's just my opinion.
Another question: Who will be some of the heavy hitters in the racing categories?
Everybody, the top five. Actually, today I put the list out. I put the list out on my Fast and Broward page of the top 10 going into 2026. We as the racers, this ain't nothing that I created. This is something that the racers, we talked to the racers and we talked to the culture about. I dropped the top 10 list today. I can assure y'all, I guarantee y'all 6 or 7 of them are going to be there. That's facts. 6 or 7 of the top 10 are going to be there. And I personally feel like all 10 going to be there.
Last question that I'm looking at is sound competition.
What about it?
They want us to know how can they enter into the sound competition and what day it's going to be on.
Sunday. It's going to be on Sunday, and you can they can go online, right? DC and enter.
That's correct.
And it's going to be on Sunday. Let me just tell them this. We did Sunday, y'all, because as a biker, we know that typically Sunday is the day that everybody go back to their prospective city or state. But Monday is a holiday. So everybody is off. Everybody's off on Monday. So the district is going to be on Sunday. So pretty much Monday will be, we looked at it like Monday would be the travel day for people to go home.
Any last words, fellas, before we cut the feed?
I just want to say this, man. I feel like.
Hold on, one at a time.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead first. You can go first, Black Rob.
Like I said, my last words, like I said, guys, creating something historical, something different. We're not trying to take away from anything. I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer that there's going to be there. Whoever's in Myrtle Beach is in Myrtle Beach. Supposed to be Miami will be in Miami. But one thing I can share with you guys, from a biker standpoint, and we're not any biker. We're compacting a lot of things that bikers like to do, but we adding some flavor and we adding some skin so we can make sure that we capture every biker thought process that is going to come to the event.
Black Rob.
Something. Yes.
Black Boy. Yeah, Black Boy, translate for Rob. Rob was sound like he's speaking pig language.
Yeah, I couldn't hear him either. Hell, I thought he was underwater.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're going in and out. We're gonna let Black Boy speak it out. Go ahead, Black.
I just want to say this, man. First and foremost, we all grew up in this motorcycle world around Myrtle Beach and Daytona. So I don't want anybody to think that we're trying to compete with Myrtle Beach. For the people that go to Myrtle Beach, hey man, good luck. We wish you the best. Much success. Go ahead, do your thing, man. Go have all the fun in the world. But we just gonna try to turn Atlanta up. That's it. We're gonna turn Atlanta up. I don't got nothing against Myrtle Beach, bro. All my homeboys, I got a whole bunch of homeboys and homegirls in this bike community. Go to Myrtle Beach. If you want to go to Myrtle Beach, go ahead. Myrtle Beach has been around forever and a day. We know the history around it. As far as the black bikers, I love it. I love all of that. But me personally, I just want to do something different. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when them guys tried Tampa. It was a reason why they tried Tampa. I think a lot of the people wanted something different. That's the reason why them guys tried Tampa. Okay, Tampa had its little tenure, and now we're trying Atlanta. I don't give a damn, y'all. If 200-300 people come, I guarantee y'all 200-300 people when they go back to their prospective states, they're gonna say we had a damn good time and it was cost efficient and their dollar was appreciated. Let that sink in your spirit. Their dollar was appreciated, unlike some other places. But I'm gonna leave that alone.
Peanut, you got anything to add?
Peanut fell asleep.
No, he up. He's up on the screen. You got anything to add, Peanut?
No, I'm messing with it. I'm just messing with it.
No, sir. Black Rob and Black covered everything.
All right, cool. Mr. Cheeks, are you available, or he was just on standby? I guess he
I think he's
probably
on standby.
he was on. Oh, he's. I see him moving now. Hold on for a second. We'll bring him up.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Cheeks. You up?
Yeah.
You like to add anything?
No, no, no. I'm just listening right now. I'm just listening right now.
What's your perspective of bringing bike bike week to ATL?
I think it's a new thing. I think it's a fresh look. I'm on kind of tailgate to what Black was saying earlier. Me myself, I started out going to Myrtle Beach years ago, and I don't have anything against it as well. I just feel as though for me personally, it's had its run for me. Just for the treatment of how they how they do with the white bike week before us. When we get there, it's one way traffic. It's uh it's a lot of local beefs there, and I'm just looking for something new. I'm looking for something fresh. I think Atlanta has a lot to offer, and I'm just glad I'm a part of it, man. Of starting something new and something fresh for bikers to come and enjoy themselves.
So all the events that's going on from Wednesday all the way to Monday. Um,
Sunday, Sunday,
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. I'm sorry. From Wednesday to Sunday. Um, what's your perspective on that on those events?
I think it gives bikers an opportunity to really experience the city, and it's not centered on one specific thing. I think when you have options, it optimizes the experience. And I think people gonna enjoy it, and I think they're gonna want to come back.
Yeah, I think adding the kid zone is a real good twist to it because now you open it up to it becoming a family event instead of just bikers. So I see this as a lot of the locals gonna bring their kids out.
And another point that I want to make is I also enjoy the relationship building of this, like meeting with the mayors of different cities, having police support, having municipalities who support us. When I go to other and that's we've been to Miami, Daytona. We done been to all the events, for bikers. But with this, with us having the support of the mayors behind us, the relationships that we building, I think it's something that could be long lasting if it goes off as a success.
And it will be. Fellas, I would like to say thank every one of you guys for joining this live and to answer the questions that's out there. And moving forward, 2026 is going to be a big experience for the city, and it's going to be a bigger experience for those that's coming into our city. So I would like to say good night, Merry Christmas.
More surprises to come. More surprises to come. Stay tuned.
Merry Christmas, and everybody have a beautiful holiday.
Merry Christmas, fellas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to y'all.
Same to you. Happy holiday.
All right, fellas, don't go nowhere. I just cut the live feed, so we still on here.